What the hell, man?
What?
What are you doing?
Eating damn Oreo.
Is that on the diabetes?
Diabetes list.
We're signing the fighters up to
You can eat 2 Oreos.
You can always go to the left.
All right, Jeff. It's over.
What?
The most recent event, YouTuber event, AnEsonGib, didn't go his way. Thoughts on the performance of Gib in the fight? First round loss to Jake Paul.
Well, I mean, things didn't go his way. I think that his strategy was a little bad in terms of staying so low. He was so low that he had no balance. I mean, and not only did he have no balance, he had both of his feet side by side. So all he needed to do was, that's why he got knocked down by a jab, because he had no balance.
How difficult is it to work with someone like that who's not going to be a professional boxer, who's training for one fight? I mean, what are the challenges of working for that one fight as opposed to someone you think you're going to be with long term?
Well, I think the one thing is this: is that sometimes you just gotta try to prepare them for that one fight, and you can't. You need to just give them the basics and not stuff that that they ain't never gonna ever be able to accomplish. So you're wasting your time in camp, trying to teach this person that maybe some other great fighter they seen do, like maybe a Floyd or maybe a Roy Jones or maybe a Ray Leonard.
Mike Tyson.
Yeah, or Mike Tyson. I mean, any of these great fighters that, you can't teach these guys that, and I mean, and you can't even, and sometimes you can't even teach them the basics, because even the basics go out the window when fight night come on. So, I mean, it's just one of those things at which, I mean, you just try your best to, me especially, I just try my best to stick to the fundamentals of boxing as opposed to trying to do anything extra.
We kept hearing how awkward he was and how that style was going to be difficult for Jake to deal with. Obviously, that wasn't the case. I mean, do you think his awkwardness was a detriment? I
think that, don't get me wrong, I think the only thing that, in the beginning of the fight, he did have Jake on the run, and that could have been by choice, maybe. I don't know, but the thing is that once he had him on the run, he was still way too fucking low, and that's what really cost him the fight. I can't say that he still would have won the fight or done anything better, but I think that if he wasn't that low, I don't think the fight would have ended that fast.
What did you think of Jake Paul's performance? Vidal and others had said that he was the better of the two brothers fighting. So what did you think in the brief time of what you saw from him?
Well, I mean, it seemed like he probably has better fundamentals than his older brother, but at the same time, Gib is not KSI. So, I mean, from what I've seen, I don't know how much better he is.
But we kept hearing that Gib and KSI were kind of even.
No, they're not even fucking close. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, KSI has real, legitimate punching power. I'm talking about, he has punching power to knock out a professional fighter if he catches him. And I don't give a fuck who it is. If he hits you clean, he has a chance of knocking you out. And
David Tua?
No, I'm not heavyweight. not heavyweight, but I'm talking about actually a guy that's his size. Yeah, I mean, if he hits him clean, he has a chance of knocking him out. And that part is true, and I can't take that away from him. And Gib didn't have that. What Gib had was a work ethic, to work hard and throw a lot of punches, but the balance that he had was so bad that it didn't matter, because eventually, once he got hit, he was going down because he had no balance.
A lot of people are also saying the difference came down to Shane Mosley versus Jeff Mayweather, and that was very obvious once they hit the ring. Was that true? Part of the problem?
No, I never heard nobody say that.
Shane wasn't eating cookies.
No, Shane wasn't eating cookies. He probably should have been. No, well, I mean, like I said, I mean, I just think that he just stayed too low. And plus, when you're fighting a guy that's way taller than you, when you stay low, it doesn't help you. Because when a guy's firing down, it's more powerful for you to get hit. That's like me. That's like if I knock somebody on the ground, it's just like ground and pound. And that's the exact same thing when you're that low. And he didn't change. It was almost like he didn't know. You know, when I worked with him, I never did that because I didn't want him to be that low. But it didn't matter because, you know, I mean, every day he was doing some of the same things over and over and over. So I mean, I don't know. It's just that, you know, I mean, Jay came prepared, better prepared, and he showed it.